and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, thank you for joining us. My name is Kat, and on here we talk about style, fashion, shopping, stuff like that. So if that sounds cool, be sure to stick around, subscribe, like this video, and that's all you need to do, really. You could hit the bell icon too. That's pretty hip, you know. That'd be cool. Anyhow, today I am here outside of Dillards, and I am going to go check out their new collab that just dropped with Antonio Melani. So it is the second collab with Elizabeth Damrich. I did enjoy the other one quite a bit, and I believe I covered it on the channel, so I will link that below. So if you want to kind of compare and contrast, that last collab came out last fall of 2023, and this is the winter sort of holiday collection that they have put out for 2024. That's what we're doing, so come along, let's go. One of the main reasons that I love covering these collabs and love shopping them myself is because they tend to bring more experimental, high-end kind of ideas at that Dillard's ready-to-wear price point. So in a world where you have so many options, they're bringing something very interesting. Also, here's just a random cup that was in the fitting room. So let's get started. Today, the first thing that I'm trying on is this red dress. Here it is in person. It is strapless, though it does have those straps to hang it on to the hanger. I chose my usual size in Antonio Melani, which at the moment is a 12, and I found it to fit great. The fabric has a nice weight to it. It has some texture, it's a little stretchy, and it drapes really nicely. Additionally, since it is strapless, it has a lot going on the inside, and I just wanted to show you that there's actually not a built-in bra, but a bra clasp, as you can see, to keep it up. There is also boning, and I felt like it stayed up great. I know that can often be a cause for concern with a strapless garment like this, and this one as well. There is some weight to it, so it's a little bit heavy, but they've done a great job, in my opinion, with the construction of the top to keep it up without it being too tight or anything like that. With that said, I found this one very comfortable overall. It's pretty easy to fit. I am not super busty, so it really is staying up because of the construction, not because of my body shape. And overall, I found it to be very comfy and a definite winner. Next up, we have another gown. This collection includes several long dresses or gowns, and while they definitely could be styled for holiday, like that last one being red, that would be really nice if you celebrate Christmas. That would be a very fun, festive look. Many of these could also carry into the spring very easily, so it could be a very smart purchase in that way. This next one has the long sleeve illusion mesh on the top, and then this soutache detail on the bottom. And they balance each other out pretty nicely. And besides that, it's a pretty straight up and down column sort of dress. For this one, I also went with my usual size 12, and that fit very nicely. This one could be a little bit of a challenge depending on the type of bra that you like to wear. If you are open to a strapless or some sort of stick-on, that might be the easiest way. Just be warned that that bust line is somewhat low, so something that sticks up still might be visible. The length of it was really nice, and that detailing on the bottom is really fun. Also, for reference, I'm falling over for some reason, but I am between 5'9" and 5'10", just so that you can gauge the length. The next item we're looking at is this coat. This was the one in the collection when I first saw it online that really caught my eye. There's always an item that I'm pretty sure I want, and for this collection, it was this coat. So here it is in person. It is a pretty light, dressy fabric. So in the photo, it's a little unclear. They do, of course, list the fabrication online, but it is definitely more of a dress coat, something that you might wear to the ballet or out to dinner on a date, something like that. If you are somewhere where it gets quite cold, this could certainly be a layering piece, but it's not going to function like a winter coat, so just be warned. Something that I loved to see was that it really is as long as it looks. It really is a full-length coat. And again, I'm pretty tall, so for me that is saying something. With this being a white coat though, if you're considerably shorter than me, that might be something to consider. You would want to budget in getting it hemmed, because you don't want your white coat dragging on the ground, certainly. It is a drapey, oversized fit. I chose the 12 in this because that fit nicely across the shoulders, but as you can see, there is room in there. When I button it, it creates this oversized shape. Next up, I tried on this set. It is a sweater and then a sweater pant. And the sweater pant has this cool fringe detail at the bottom, bringing in the sort of coastal vibes of the collection. In person, these are definitely a cream color. They aren't a dark cream, but it's also not a true white, whereas some of the other whites that you've seen so far really are more of a true white color. I like the idea of these being an elevated casual look. They have the nice elastic waistband and also, again, a very oversized sort of fit. This entire collection is very architectural, very structural, and the colors are very luxurious and also very straightforward. So while this is a set, this seems like something that this sweater might pair very well with something you already own. And so they certainly don't need to be paired as a set, but I did choose to try them on that way. Both are very comfortable, not at all scratchy. It's a really nice material, a great fabric. I found the top to be a little more oversized than I would want it to be. I would choose to size down if I took this one home. The pants, however, fit very true to size. As with many of the pieces in this collection, it is on you to style them. I think that some of these could read as honestly a little bit boring, or they could read as luxury, depending on what you put with them. Next up, another top and pant set. These are a satin material, and so they definitely have that pajama look. And this fun scroll pattern, I love that. While I did choose to try the top and pants on as a set here for this video, I personally would probably not pair them together just because it reads so much as pajamas, though I don't know, for Christmas or something, these would be super fun elevated pajamas that are fancier than your average pajama. So you could do that. But for going out into the world, I think that the way that I would style them would look far too much like actual pajamas. Please don't let me deter you from wearing them together though, because honestly, they look great together. The sizing on these was also very true to size. I chose the large in these, and the large worked great for me in the top and the bottom, which is very much appreciated with the pants because pants like that are often too short for me. So that was a great win. And then, because I was still thinking about it, I put the coat back on with my black turtleneck and jeans that I was wearing this day to see what it would look like with that sort of outfit. And I really like this as well. Overall, very obsessed with this coat. Then I headed out to the shoe section to take a look at which shoes from the collection my location would carry. Those white ones also come in black, as you can see here. And they're very interesting. The mules from Antonio Melani are very comfortable. I would recommend. And so I believe they're the same ones, just with this detail, which also has a very nautical kind of feel. Then there were these flats. I liked these as well, and I have tried on a shape like this from Antonio Melani before, and I like it as well. It fits the way you think it would. If you've tried on a shoe like this, I would say it's pretty standard to this shape. If you haven't, then I would suggest trying them on. It is a bit different than a flat. Then we have a couple of mules that are giving me a bit more of a late 90s, kind of 2000s vibe. These ones come in black and they also come in a nude, and they have this really cute heel. And then there are these mesh booties, which are very interesting. These also come in a nude, though my location only had the black on the floor, but they are in nude online as well. As always, I will link to all of these for you. And then a sparkly slingback, which was very interesting. These I had hoped to see in person, but unfortunately my location did not carry them. They are an all over faux fur, and these I think could really go either way, again, depending on the styling. If you like an adventurous shoe like this, I think it could be a very interesting one to try. So I would love to see these styled confidently, though I also know that this pair may not be for everyone. Another style that I had hoped to see in store, but unfortunately my location did not have, are these red shoes. These are very interesting. They're pretty classic, but they're not at all boring, and I think they could be a very fun holiday shoe. And here's another quick look at these shoes that have this fun heel. I feel like that's very clever. Another item that I did not see in store, but I wanted to shout out, are these gloves. They are real leather, so that may or may not be for you. But if you want a long glove like this, I think that this could be a really fun pair to invest in. Another item that I was sad not to see was this red coat. This one appears to be an online exclusive, but based on the other coat I tried, I assume that this one is also very long, and I love that about it. So if you want a long statement coat, this could be it. I bet this one would be a showstopper. Another very unique item that appears to be an online exclusive, or at least not at my location, is this white dress. This has this interesting beading detail on the front, and I think that this would be lovely for holiday, but this would also be a really nice bridal look for someone looking for a rehearsal dinner dress or a bachelorette look. And then this last one, I was also disappointed that I couldn't see this one in person, though I think it's probably pretty delicate, so that's probably why it might be an online exclusive, because it has these shells all along the back. This one I think I may order for myself, so if I do, I will leave a review for you. But I thought this was so cute and so fun, and again, quite wearable year-round. And that wraps up everything that we are looking at today for this collection. As always, I will link everything for you. There will be one link below that will take you to an album on my LTK. From there, you can navigate to the picture of the item that you're interested in, click it, and it'll take you directly to the site. Those links do support the channel, so if you do choose to buy, it would be great. If you bought through the link, it would mean a lot. And as always, no pressure to buy if you're just here for entertainment. Love that as well. Please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will leave you with some cute pictures of my cats. Bye!